Maybe okay. So I have to repeat this again because OBS decided to crash. Couple of four adventures coming. It's like, hey, we have to do two last jobs and to go all retire. One says he's going to be a family. One says he's going to be go back to his family. One says he's going to try to have Veb teach him recipes to how to make alcohol and liquor. And one wants to be a gearman, but his partner said no, bad idea. You just because they just pushed off the entire black market. Which of course Seawall said good because that leads to our black market. But I also forgot to say before OBS decided to, shit itself that he also pissed off a bunch of families that is not exactly happy.
Oh,
That's
good.
why they ordered these adventurers to do guard duty at the church instead of gearmen. Alright. Now you can resume and hopefully OBS didn't crash itself this time.
Well, I am going to attempt to schism the church, by the way.
Good luck.
Oh God, you're going to be Martin Luther and try to put forth the Reformation.
No,
I
I'm
was
not
like,
Martin
you
Luther.
mean Osama bin Laden skimming down New York City after 9/11 at least
No.
at least for the funeral mourners.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to be Martin Luther. Sister Hope is going to be Martin Luther.
Excellent.
You do realize, well, actually, you speak to adventurers to find out more details about the mass funeral.
No.
Carrie or Carrie, nameless, sorry. So Carrie, Scrap, or anyone else in the bear, take it away.
And that's like overlooking the construction of the of his Yingling school. All right, put the distilleries over there. Let's get the fermentation barrels there. We're gonna put the breweries, the brewing tanks there. All right. Good. And then Eb starts walking up to the individual equipment and does a good solid look over to ensure that it is of the exact quality that he had specifically requested.
Given Seawall's passage check, I'm pretty sure is up to standard.
Right. He's not going to doubt. He's not going to doubt William, but at the same time, as a professional brewer, he does have pride in ensuring the best possible product.
That is true.
So, good old-fashioned profession brewer check.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my god.
You could knock someone out how good you could make alcohol now.
And Eb has a smile on his face. And thinks...
I'm just gonna walk over. Hey, Veb!
Aye?
How goes it over there? As I'm just walking over.
It's as if it was forged by the gods of alcohol. All the equipment I've received. It is perfect.
Holy shit, man.
It will put forth the best brewers out there. The best wines. The best liquors. The best meads. The best whatever it is you think of. Hell,
Look.
we might also potentially turn the school not just into just purposes of education, but also have an actual bar in here to teach them how to be a proper bartender. This what I am picturing is going to be amazing. School up top, school in the back, up front, an actual bar where people can just sit down, enjoy, and relax. And that would be counting as the students' finals. ensure that they can do what they are being taught.
Damn.
And take a look at these beauties. I've seen such fine craftsmanship. Even the simple fermentation barrels. Quality, the oak, oh, aging is going to be amazing. This is perfect. Hell, this stuff is actually better than the stuff I have back in the keep. I should probably see about replacing some of the stuff I have.
I want to go to the spring.
Now. I know how much that'll be, how much you would love that, but this is for education. We can upgrade it later, now that we know what kind of quality like. But I just came also to our construction is going swimmingly as well. I just was going over the blueprints again with some of the construction members, and I can't wait to actually have my own school to teach people how to cook.
Yes.
And you have your own place to teach people how to brew. And I just thought of something. Imagine if we did some cross training between our two classes to where they both work together in a setting.
Yes, because some meals require the use of alcohol for the purposes of either baking or cooking or being added to the liquids to ensure a specific flavor profile.
I could also imagine if we find another building or we use one of the places that we could buy up, that we could set up like an area for both our students. They each have their final, and then the final day for them, besides their finals, they get to also try to work together in their own semi-restaurant / bar.
Hey,
Why am I pitching battle stations Gordon Ramsay style?
Shut up!
With slightly less screaming.
There will be screaming. There also may be physical violence.
It's in the soundproof area. We'll be in the soundproof area.
Yeah, very soundproof. Definitely. We don't have to talk about it, right, Kiri? You don't have to talk about it. It will just be all normal, all kosher, right?
Veb is just looking off the 1,000-yard stare as he remembers that one distiller that he saw.
Oh, and he probably also remembers that restaurant too, and he also has that 1,000-yard stare for a second, as he remembers throwing a frozen rat like a fastball at somebody.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, Enzo is checking out all her restaurants until the baby panda is fully grown to check herself.
But of course, we do also have to have Enzo here. Give her a tour. Let her know what she thinks. After all, we're helping her expand her business. Because after all, with her, we can have a good solid monopoly on the restaurants, of the various types of restaurants, as well as the alcohol.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm also thinking, oh god, once we perfect this, imagine when we take this globally to other areas.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you've been hearing, but at least some people, I guess, are just afraid of joining a game. I heard a tavern earlier, and they just don't see it. That this is good. They only see the. Man, they don't see how much. They only see the gear. They don't see how this town's been.
I don't see how it's improved from kind of like a lawless hellhole to a place of good order.
For God's sakes, we're providing very good jobs, fuck, I even think the living standard of this area has gone up.
Hey, we still have those few small pockets left, but we can get to those soon enough.
I'm pretty sure we're almost done fully, like getting all that done. I don't know. It's weird,
Hey,
but they're afraid of the fucking pirates. Did they not hear what we fucking did to them? For God's sakes, I rode on top of a fucking mermaid and was sniping some people on them. You should have been there. I was literally on top of a mermaid with a couple of my comrades, and I'm saying this in quotations so you get the hint.
hey,
And yeah, dude, those mermaids, I can see a lot of potential with them. He was able to get me underwater. We were able to evade, and I was able to pop out from areas I didn't expect. And I just kind of was just taking pot shots. And by the time they even think of where the shot came from, I was already in the water, going somewhere else.
mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's just weird. I guess people only focus on the bad, and they won't focus on the good, especially all the security and all the well-being we've been doing for people.
Eh,
Did we know we had to crack a few eggs to make an omelet? No. But at the same time, I mean, fuck. These two areas we're working on was a gang hideout. We are repurposing them to help the people. We could have just easily just left it to be whatever it wanted to be, ignore it, like other people have. But no, we saw this as an opportunity.
we reinvested into the community and we built it up, and it is going to eventually become something incredibly profitable.
Oh yeah. But yes, I will talk to you soon. I need to possibly talk to our doctor friend soon. I just gotta go. And you see his joyful expression as he was talking to you, and when he mentions the doctor, he somewhat gets a little serious and sad as he walks off.
Hey, don't let him keep you. Still gotta stay here and make sure that everything gets placed into where it should be, and make sure that nothing happens. Oh wait, stop rolling that barrel. I know it's fun. I know it's a fun dwarven activity, but stop it. Put it back.
Oh,
Bad. Let me get a spray bottle.
Yeah, I've just been playing a lot of Deep Rock Galactic lately, so just trying to stay on those barrels is insane.
Soil growl?
If there's any damage to the barrel, it's coming out of that person's.
Paycheck.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
Alright. Okay. And scene.
So,
I
will be
assume the
visiting.
I assume the hospital is your next stop.
Yes. And I will enter. I'll ask for Ketchu if he's here. I'm asking the assistant.
Name is already the hospital.
Yes, of course.
All right. Oh yes, the doctor. Oh yes, the doctor's in. I'll escort you to his office.
Thank you.
And the nurse walks you through. He knocks doctor, doctor. Scrap wants to see you. Can you come in?
Mm-hmm.
And the nurse
All
just
right.
leads you in. Then, call if you need me.
I'll give her a little nod as thank you.
And she walks off.
And I'll make sure to close the door. You're like, how you doing, my friend? Amos?
I'm doing good. How have you been as of lately?
Ah, doing good, doing good. And, as he closes the door to make sure no one can hear, he gets a little more serious. The reason why I came is because you are someone that I might need.
What do you need?
Do you not have the ability to communicate with the dead?
And I just look to make sure no one else is nearby.
Actually,
I can.
this is actually a common spell that there's no shame in using the spell. It's
Yes.
not necromancy.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
I've seen your power, my friend. Does his power also, and he's going to lean in on this, have the ability to revive the dead?
Oh yeah, I can definitely do Revivify.
Good.
I mean, Revivify
some-
is not it's not a unpopular spell. It's actually quite a respected spell.
It's just expensive.
Yeah.
But guess what we have?
Money?
Money. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of it.
But they didn't hit up the diamond mines yet, and
We have diamonds.
I'm going to
We have
suggest not to, but
Yeah.
that's
Ty, we don't even just have diamonds. Remember the whole fucking secession crisis over that one kingdom? We made sure to steal as much fucking gold as possible and oil.
Still mining it.
I know.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, our fortress mine north of the city is basically Fort Knox at this point.
I'm going to say you robbed some diamonds before all the adventurers swarmed them to try to rob
question.
Pearl's treasure stash. Try but
So,
failed because
question: How long has this
she took
person
her
been
with
dead for
her.
exactly?
Unknown.
All right. Well, as far as I'm aware, I have a limit of reviving them if they are. I cannot revive them if they are past 130 years old.
That
Oh,
won't
sorry,
be a
100
problem.
been dead for 130 years. My bad.
He'll look at you, tone real serious. And he says, "That won't be a problem. Now, when you're done with work, head to that location."
I
And
can
it-
see. Go ahead.
And see, well, we put it in the mines, right, or our secret fortress, right?
I've got a cold storage facility, well secured, north of the mines. Little kind of town we're setting up north of the mines, thanks to my drilling into geothermal power.
Yep.
Well then.
Now say, I will meet you then after your shift, good doctor. And he's gonna leave, but before he opens the door, he says, "Oh, I don't think I really should tell you, but keep this a secret."
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna open it and pretend to be the normal person, be like, "All right, doctor, I'll see you later." And he's gonna walk
care.
out. He's gonna thank the assistant, and he's gonna head up north and wait. Wait until our good old doctor finishes his shift.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to say, seeing that doctors usually work like 12-hour shifts, I'm going to say about 4 or 5 hours later, the doctor appears.
So my guy's actually not there, but there is definitely Amos, if you want to roll a perception.
Yeah. All right. So just regular perception.
Yep, just your perception.
All right. Perception to do 20. Perception. Okay, so plus 20. $38.
Okay. Immediately you can see that you can tell. In this, because how populated is this town, Seawall?
Our town?
No, the town up north.
It's mainly researchers and trusted technicians and workers. There are some factories up here, but they're like, steampunk automated kind of stuff. Since they're, like making certain magic items for us and Moss. They're maintained by trusted steam rights. So I would say a couple hundred people at most.
Right.
All of the guards and things like that.
And then you see a weird thing. You see a patrol of 3 guards, but you instantly know by, like, you pick this up immediately by their demeanor. They're not normal guards.
Got it. So my guy's just kind of sitting up at his office, looking over looking through like the giant window out back. That behind him and kind of looking down, and he sees all of that.
And the 3 guards walk up to you and say, "Please, sir, follow us. We've been expecting you."
All right.
And Mont, you kind of instantly know they're shadows.
Yeah.
So they start walking with you. They're still doing like their look of doing patrol, but in a more casual manner because people see you. I'm guessing people are saying hello, doctor. Thank you for what you did. I'm guessing, Ty.
Yeah.
And then once he's going to be entered into a building, basically where William is.
I'm not in the building right now. I'm in my unless you haven't gone north of the facility yet.
Oh no, yeah, not yet.
Oh, got it. So
then,
yeah. You're going into the mines then.
For that specific purpose.
Yep, got it. So.
And as you're entering, and they're escorting you, you're taken to a different part again. It seems every time you enter this mine, there's a new area that you haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
Once there's practically no one besides shadows. They kind of stop, pretend to walk back, and I appear. Ah, good doctor. I have seen you have made it. Thank you for coming all this way.
No trouble. No trouble at all being here.
Now, what I'm about to show you is more of a personal request for me. Something I just need answers about. So, without further ado, please follow me. And he's going to walk you to this area. You can definitely see signs of, cold storage. And where is William at this time?
He's up in his office, like the one that's built in the side of the mountain that has overlooking. Very steampunk, and he's just kind of, sipping some coffee. I'm assuming at this point, Ty, we can import pretty much any luxury.
Yeah, and William, as you look up, you still see like 3 shadows flying back and forth. Pretty much just waiting for victims to ice, if you will.
And William, you're gonna get a knock at your door.
I flip. I actually, at this point, you know what? I turn a little lever on my desk, and the door opens on its own using steam power.
And it looks like a person dressed as a gearman, as a shadow, and he walks in, after the doors closed, said, he gives you the bow and say, "Sir, the doctor and Scrap have made it to the room. He wanted to inform you of his movement."
I trust Scrap enough for something like this. It's his family. I'm not going to interfere.
Right, sir. And he'll
I'll reopen.
And he'll also give you like the daily report as well.
I'll take the daily report. Thank him, and
probably the same thing. Observing people, not suspicious. Thought to be suspicious, not just weirdo. It's probably like 90% of the reports.
Actually, one thing to add to the daily report, you see more adventurers hang out with Gearman transports. Because, well, someone asked the bandit came to rob specifically, specifically, council members.
Oh yeah.
Equipment.
Well, not only that, but I am going to use the fact that I've got the bandit princess as a hostage to get the bandit king to fully renounce the pirate queen, pirate empress.
Oh no! When the pirate nation pretty much got firebombed, the pirates went all their separate ways for now.
Yeah, but I'm going to have him basically become the new rallying point for people I control, as well as utilize him to start setting up the new black market. I'm going to start converting him from a bandit to more of a general underworld leader.
That's going to be interesting.
Not only that, I'm going to have him basically do the whole join or die thing with the surviving pirates. Basically, do what the standard underworld would do. The pirate queen's weak. It's time for me to push.
Well, you could. I think he'll tell you that. Well, sir, that's the trick. Yes, Red Flag is weakened down to her first mate and few sergeants, but no one found her island yet. People tried, and she doesn't invite people to her island unless they're loyal part of the crew.
I'm not talking about her and her crews. I'm talking about the other ships out there.
Well, I guess the best.
Try to absorb as much of her former subordinates as you can, so they're under my control, and then use them to counter her. Make sure.
Well, I guess the best target so far is the only pirate crew that did destroy, which is the gin and tonic pirates.
Do what you can.
As you can see, they like to get drunk.
Figure it out. You were smart enough to set up your own little bandit kingdom. You're smart enough to figure this out without me having to spell it out for you.
Fair enough. Just have some big. Give me a ton of alcohol. I'm gonna need it.
Oh, we can make sure that's easy enough.
Say again?
Oh, that's easy enough. Oh, also, Ty, how is the indoctrination of his daughter going since we basically control her education now?
Given the fact that she's only 16 years old, it's pretty much going without a hitch.
Yeah. Your daughter's doing well in school, by the way.
Oh,
adapting to the new world.
Thank you. I didn't obviously, I didn't have time to give her a proper education, other than business and finance, of course.
Which path is she going down, Ty? Is she going down the Steamrite path, the Thunder Scout path, or kind of the Gearman path? With which one is she leaning towards?
Kind of the Steamrite path, because obviously she didn't.
So basically, she's following my guy's primary path.
Yeah, because obviously she saw some self-defense techniques, but no one does nothing compared to her father. Huh?
Got it. So she's seeing the wonder of steam power and the infinite future for it.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Yeah. She's She's becoming an apprentice in one of the factories here soon. Has a bright future as a steamwright.
Alright, well, I'll let you know. I've run to most of the pirate crews. They should be start to recruit any minute. One of them is not, so
Just make sure that they fall under your flag and not hers.
very well.
All right. So, with that done now, so you're taken to, basically you see like cold storage, nameless, and as you entered, you notice there was a specifically. Actually, no. Give me another perception if you want.
All right.
Ooh,
Damn.
The dice gods are with me today on this one.
apparently.
Yeah. So you're noticing there is a really a lot of shadows. Some of them looking like they're not looking at you, but they like have their head down like as a bow. They're not raising their head up. Only the one that you see that's kind of looking at you guys is basically the second command of the shadows. He'll unlock. The second command will actually unlock the door. And as he opens up, we enter the room, and you see. Ty, why don't you explain the condition of the body?
And no, don't. It looks like she's been tortured for almost. Well, pretty much if you look at all the bodies, it looks like they've been tortured, raped. The females are not beat up, the males are beat up, but tortured, raped. You see from the bodies why Red Flag got her reputation as a master of torturers. Because you see torture methods you didn't even think was possible. You see her raped beyond countless times, as far as, let's just say, take a baby out of her the hard expressway, if you know what I mean. Without saying the actual word. And yeah.
And there is actually one. So that's the general core source, but then you're taken to a deeper room. And this one has just one body in it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just described that body. I just described that body. She's the same as the rest of the females. Just more let's just say used because of the luxurious king and his court.
And you seem like looking at this individual with like almost pure sadness. And he looks at you. This person is someone special to me. Someone who I wish I could have done more. There was always a talk about reviving her, but I don't know if she wants it. That's why I need you, Doctor. You have the abilities. I would at least like for you to, for your spell of Talk to the Dead to at least talk to her one last time.
I can bring her back to life if you even choose to, but I can definitely do speak with the dead.
I at least want to know her main opinion, if she wants.
Alright then, we can do that. And I'm going to cast Speak with the Dead. I'm gonna go check the spell real quick.
Alright, you guys both start to hear the voice of your sister speak like, "Where am I? Oh,
Hey,
brother, it's been a while."
You get 13 minutes with her.
and you see him. And anyways, you can almost see Scrap almost like tearing up. She says,
Like she runs
"Yeah."
in, she brings you in for like, dear,
And
I'm all right now.
at this point, Nameless, like he's on his knees and he's all full crying at this point.
And he's just gonna be neutral.
How long we got, brother?
The good doctor said 13, but
13 minutes.
I missed you. I didn't know what happened. You were just gone one day, and I looked and looked, and I couldn't find you. But then I heard what happened. God,
This,
why? Why'd you do that, sister?
I'm sorry. I just want to make you proud of me. Show that even someone as low class as us could be as took rise up to be knights in armor and stuff like that. If I knew how lecherous this king was, or the fact that I told that like I set up to win, maybe I should have thought of other options.
I, I, I'm just.
Yeah.
And then I saw your body on the picture, and but then I also thought, what, what, what would you have thought of me? After you got, I was scouted. God, I killed so many people just to live. Most of them were bad, but a few innocents were under my crosshairs. And I always thought, what would you think of me? Would you see me as your brother again, or a murderous monster?
Brother, I am disappointed, but I'll always be your sister. I'll always be proud of you. I'll never ever think you as a monster. And I know that even though you did some bad, you did so with the right frame of mind.
I'm just glad to meet the people I did today. If it wasn't for William, I would have never worked under him. If it wasn't for Curie, I wouldn't have had such a good friend. And if it wasn't for this doctor, I would have never had this chance to talk to you one last time.
They, then like me, you made some good friends. Like ever since I got that mail to be a quote unquote knight, I've been passed around from noble to noble for as well as the king and the king's bargaining chip, if you will. I assume you know what happened when the king got into debt with Red Flag Pearl, right? Have you seen the picture?
My blood almost boiled. No, it was boiling. At that point, I thought nothing of just trying to get your body back. I was able to, but some of those pirates. God, Some of them accepted what I did to them. I knew that they needed to be punished. They could have repented, but no. They took it. They could have left.
Dear. Like I said, your heart's in the right place. That's all that matters. I'm sorry I left you. If I could have started a little stronger, then maybe I would met you. Maybe I would have met you. Fortunately, my body broke, and I couldn't. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry.
Do you remember when we talked about if that beautiful hill that overlooked that what used to be this town, but is now much better? We always went there.
I always want to return to hell one day. Oh my! Oh, I was going to tell you. I was saying to my friend that if we ever escape, he could go to hell with me, and we leave that past behind us. Fortunately, we never made to that. But please, if a friend can't do a firefly, then at least scare my asses across the hill. As well as my friend, so we could see that hill one more time in our final moments. And now to see if she actually wants to be revitalized. Well, we won't do 2 rolls. You'll see the second roll. You understand this? We'll mean the second roll in a minute. Say again?
Let me look up the resurrection spell real quick.
Alright. Alright, so this is the first roll. This is the second roll. Alright, you got the second roll thing? Sorry, you got the what's it called thing?
The spell for resurrection. Yeah, I think Namus is looking it up right now.
Yeah. So okay, but the portion receiving the spell have been. So there's a body, correct?
Yeah.
There is no mention of requirement on if they're willing or not.
So that's fully on you, Scrap.
Actually, hold on. Okay, raised dead. Technically speaking, any creature that's been turned into a creature killed by death can't be raised. Yeah, creature died of old age. I think in some rules, that resurrection and raised dead won't bring back somebody that has fully moved on. The soul has the choice to remain dead or not, but
in this subject, it doesn't say whether the subject has to be willing or not.
Yeah.
And so the only thing is that it's okay. Here it is. The only thing that prevents you from resurrecting is they died of old age, or if they are a construct, an elemental, an outsider, and undead creatures cannot be resurrected. She's not a construct, she's not an elemental, and she's not undead.
Well, actually, resurrection ignores the undead part now. It actually can bring back an undead. So you can resurrect someone that's been killed by a death.
Because I was about to say,
and destroyed.
I was about to say, Sorcerer Grande's wife used resurrection to bring back what her husband used undead for. So yeah.
She just can be brought back to life without her say. She has no say in it for the resurrection spell.
Again, this is one of those things that if they've been
GM discretion,
GM discretion at that point, but it's not a hard mechanic; it's a soft mechanic.
So, what do you say, GM?
He's gonna look up at her, and he's gonna say, He's almost having trouble finding the words, but when he knew what his sister said, I'm guessing the talk to the dead at this point expired. Ty,
you have really 1 more minute, so.
And I'll ask her. My friend here.
You can return to the land of the living if you so wish to be with your brother. I speak up.
My guy's just staying silent. He has his head down the entire time.
Do you wish to return to your brother?
She hugs him 1 more time. It's like, listen, my brother needs me a little bit more. But under one condition. You get a chance to resurrect my friend as well. I pay any price.
So two individuals for resurrection.
He didn't deserve to get killed just to defend his sister. And obviously, if you didn't get the hint by now, she met the former first mate's brother.
And I'm going to look at Scrap. Do I have his authorization?
He's staying silent. He kind of gives you that look of if that is what she wishes.
All right, then. It shall be done. And then I get to work on arranging the materials as needed. 20,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
I'm gonna give you a pass because you'll find. I'm gonna say during you coming to town before the adventurers got to it, and for Pearl took most of her treasure away. Her throne is worth $20,000 worth of diamonds. So yeah, you can use her throne to resurrect the dead. Well, 2 deads.
All right. I shall do that, and it will act as upon completion of it. It will restore them to full HP, vigor, and health, and they will only be affected as reading. The subject of the spell gains 1 permanent negative level when it is raised. It basically acts if it hit by the energy draining creature.
The sister gets up, mouth fully resurrected, though still in pain because what happened to her. The first mate's brother revived as well, even more in pain because he got beat up as well as raped by both men and women. And the sister gets up and tightly hugs Scrap like, no way, your sister's here now.
He doesn't even say anything. He hugs, but of course he knows that she's in pain. But he just hugs back, and after some time, he'll stand up.
So she's in physical pain right now, correct?
Oh yeah, they both are.
Heal.
Okay, physical pain is cured. Mental pain, it's gonna take.
That's just mental trauma.
That's permanent for both of them.
Yeah, mental trauma will be there for a while, but hey,
it's permanent for both of them.
Yeah,
I remember one of them was a pirate, so imagine mental trauma he got put through.
And he'll stand up and he'll look at you, Nameless. He walks up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, my friend.
That was the degree of which she agreed to revive under the circumstance that they revive the pirate as well, her pirate friend as well.
Indeed.
The 4 was revive without fail. The 2 was revive her pirate friend, and 1 just leaves them to just scattered the ashes across this nameless sea.
Mm-hmm.
So after some time
I just took a look at it for a heal. Cures 10 points of level damage, all diseased and mental conditions.
they still have a lot of trauma.
They're,
This
pretty,
isn't just them, trauma that they died.
They've been gang raped for God knows how many years. I'm pretty sure mental trauma is going to be permanent for both of them.
Yeah, I just noticed that it cured all mental conditions, so yeah, it was pretty neat.
Like you have to cure them for a while before they start to get over it.
Yeah, I'm just still laughing that it just cures all mental conditions.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the tavern, Carrie, is there?
Yeah.
You see a familiar face, you see a familiar face, a former member of the Order of the Flagon, and also a notorious pirate. Like Bloodmore walked up and is like, give me your strongest drink you got, bartender.
You got it. And Veb proceeds to pour out the strongest drink that he has.
And obviously you see him all in pirate garb. That's the place you got here.
Hey, that she is.
Wait. Veb? Is that you?
Hey.
It's me, Boomball.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't think my pirate crew could get any more. I think my pirate crew could get famous, but here we are. Thank God me and the crew stayed at the temple before that firebombing went off. Know what happened to her? Know what happened to that place?
Honestly, I only have just learned about that. I've been setting up my brewing school.
Brewery school? This is interesting.
Hey, you interested in becoming a student?
I have the open sea still calling me. And especially since the pirate nations disbanded. I get to get drunk, have some fun, and rob some ships. The old style of just charging the ship and setting the sails to the wind, if you know what I mean.
As long as you don't target ships that's carrying any of my stuff, then mum's the word.
Hey, just let me know when the ship that's carrying your stuff, and I'll leave it alone.
You got it.
Now another beer and a couple of barrels to take home to our ship.
Hey, we also have quite a bit of variety of beers now. We have lagers, we have pale ales, we have Hefeweizens, we have lights. What are you interested in?
I'm almost interested in parking this ship and calling this base my new residency. But obviously I'm a pirate. Can't exactly go to Sorcerer Council territory. That's pretty much an automatic arrest. So give me everything you got. Plain money to pay for it. I just robbed a ship yesterday. I just robbed a couple of ships yesterday. And it drops not gold, but diamonds, like diamonds and jewels.
Good all.
Yeah.
Well,
that crazy woman is crazy, but she knows how to target good ships.
Alright. Well, since you want a bit of everything, I'm gonna need a bit of a hand with that, because there's quite a bit in the back. Yep, for it.
He whistles, and a couple of crewmen comes in like, so what? So where do? So where's? So what do you need help with?
All right, follow me. And I lead them into the back, and let's just say, you remember that that image I showed about like the medieval unit measurement of a butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how it's like a barrel that weighs almost 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
There's about a dozen of those in the back.
And given that they're all dwarves that learned how to fight as a monk, I'm pretty sure carrying that will be no problem for them.
Yep. All right. Now I'm gonna need to still keep 2 of these in order to maintain business operations. But let's get these 10 right here. Sound good?
Sucks, Captain, can't you just take them? Like, no, he's a friend. No, he's a friend. Like we do as he asks. Yes, sir.
Hey. Well, all right. As a friend, I'll throw in another one. I still will have to keep 1 though. Again, business operations.
We understand.
All right, so let's give me a moment to open up the back. And Veb opens up like what would be like the equivalency of like stable doors. All right, let's get these babies out of here. And just as a refresher, a butt weighs about 3/4 of a ton.
And the dwarf and powers carry like $2 each as they walked out the tavern. There's also 1 human with them, but it's like, that's the first mate. One of us has to stay sober, by the way. he jokes.
Wait, there's times when we're sober?
He's like, the human is. Like, very funny, Captain. Ha 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 ha.
Alright. Let me give you a hand in that as well.
Well,
that assists with bringing out 11 of the barrels.
Well, I love to stay in chat, but I won't be around when the funeral procession happens.
Sure. Don't you at least have time for 1 more? There's a little something I've been working on.
Go ahead.
I call it
as he passed 1 of the butts to the human, so he could take it back to the ship.
Yep. Yeah, I was talking to like the pirate, the captain, saying like, if you don't want another beer, because it's one I was experimenting with.
Go ahead. As he passes both butts to the human, so he could take it back to the ship. So,
all right, here we go.
The captain's like, all right, give me what you got.
All right, here we go. And Veb takes out like a relatively small barrel, and it pours out like a very red amber colored beer. It goes without saying, but I'm calling it a red for now. So, what you think?
Let me check his will check to see if he passes out or not.
That's a 37 as far as quality goes.
So, right, his will add +8. He starts to look high and starts stripping it out back and forth. That's why the human's here, to make sure that he does get that way. When he comes back, he's going to pick him up and take him to the ship.
Okay, Veb takes out a little notepad. Okay. Subject appears to be not inebriated, but more... not intoxicated, but more mentally inebriated, as if it was by narcotics. Subject apparently decided to start stripping and started running around. Okay. Back to the drawing board for the red.
So yeah, you met one of the pirates. That was the second roll to see what happened in that situation. If I roll lower than a 5, that would be a fight. So anything else you like? The only thing I have to say is that, or you do notice the the sheets that the adventurers left, and you see the 2 job sheets. One of them is for an escort back and forth because Social Council visitors getting hit. The other one is for a guard for funeral processions, and 2 others, and cleric and the Sorcerer Council person. Sorry, I'm gonna say their names. Cleric Sarah and the bar and your fellow bard Grande and his 2 wives are going to be there and intended to pretty much host the funeral. So 2 council members are coming back just for this funeral.
Where is the funeral occurring?
The church on your land.
Yeah.
And I remember Sarah can't come because she, as a member, but she renounces all Sorcerer Council things while she's on your land.
Well, is she still a member of the council?
She is, but the deal is she forfeits all rights to be a Sorcerer Council land as long as she's on your land. Once she goes over her land, she gets all her government rights back.
Yeah, the kingdom's relations with the Sorcerer Council has deteriorated quite significantly. The kingdom seeing them as, having the power to have ended the pirate threat, but choosing not to until after somebody else with the power did it. So
yeah, but to be fair,
no, you're not coming here. No Sorcerer Council members are allowed in this kingdom anymore,
like
under any circumstance.
And someone just counts like saying like, but she's the big boss of the entire church. Don't you want her to be reciting a funeral procession for 4,000 people?
You can do as well as the best bard
in the world.
You can do it somewhere else. Those 4,000 are on your hands for not intervening sooner when you had the ability to but didn't.
Yes, Mr. William, but wasn't you the one who firebombed the kingdom? Huh?
Because it was the only move to end the threat. Not only that, but we have evidence that the Pirate Queen was actively torturing innocent people. So I would argue that what we did was a mercy in the end.
Yeah, but where are we going to put it? We can't put it in my church. She's about to let something slip, but then she stopped herself. All she said is we can't put it on my church because, and then she stopped herself cold. Obviously, she didn't want to say how badly the Cold War is between the paladins.
Yeah, that's your problem, not this kingdom's. As he kind of goes from, I'm guessing we're meeting on the bridge, or like in a little guard shack by the bridge.
Say again?
I'm guessing we're like meeting up here in a guard shack by the bridge.
Yeah.
Since no ship with them would be allowed to dock, and the bridge is technically the only other way out here. So it's like the king wants you off his lands. He has no interest in interacting with the Sorcerer Council going forward.
But what about the people?
The people here. He's worried about his people here.
The people already showed up. The funeral is tomorrow. I don't want Sister Heart to be stacked on all the burden.
Sister Heart can handle it.
Say again?
Sure. Sister Heart can handle it, I'm sure. She has friends here. She's even a friend.
Alright, but we're still gonna need a bar to calm everything down. Who do you got?
You do realize we have the sirens, right? Master Bard. They're Master Bard. They can act as a choir.
I'm actually surprised I didn't see Elia. Your actual bard.
There's a reason why I'm going for the sirens, because they've got the magic in the voice. I'm going to use... Look, you do realize I'm planning on using this funeral to push people more into our side, right?
And I guess you figure out why.
Yeah.
why Grandy and his wife was there as well, because he's a master bard and they're both former succubi, so
And
they
he's a
could calm
Sorcerer
the
Council
people
member, so
down.
he's not allowed to be there.
Say again?
He's a Sorcerer Council member, isn't he? So he's not allowed to be here. He's been barred from this kingdom.
Wait, how am I barred from the kingdom? I did what you asked. I just come from a funeral. I'll do what
I literally placed the thing down. The public decriment of the Sorcerer Council's inaction by this king, that he is cutting relations with them and bars them from entering his kingdom going forward. While the people from the Sorcerer Council can, the regular citizenry can enter as anyone would, getting permission and stuff like that. He has no interest in the Sorcerer Council causing more harm to the area of the world he has control and influence. Basically, he's doing the move of, I have no faith in you, and I don't want you fucking up more shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it looks like tomorrow I have to tell looks like I gotta tell our Sister Heart to pack it up. Because obviously I can't visit my own church. I can't have my own church in this land.
She can handle the church just fine. I'm more than happy to pass any messages along as well.
Fine, tell Sister Heart after the funeral to start getting the nuns ready. I'll find another church for him to sit out.
Yeah. So
as they get ready to leave.
Yep.
All right, so.
Yep. Actually going back, and I'm basically going to pull a little bit of a what was it? A little bit of an Otto von Bismarck by ever so slightly editing the message. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use this as kind of a final nail in the coffin to get Sister Heart to break from the mainline church, establishing her own.
Like
one outside of the control of the Sorcerer Council. So I'll basically go up to her and say, my deepest apologies, Lady Heart, but the Sorcerer Council, the High Cleric of your faith, the High Priestess, the one that's on the Sorcerer Council, is recalling you and all your nuns from this land.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. So wait, what happened?
As you know, the king in this nation is furious with the Sorcerer Council and doesn't want them in his land. Yet they still tried to force the issue by using your church. Again, I'm being very specific to say the church that she set up, it's hers. Trying to, the little establishment in her mind. So it's like your church here. And then not only that, but they're trying to bring in that bard that has manipulated so many memories. I have concerns the council is.
I heard he got married, so he calmed down. To two women, but he calmed down a little bit. And before I ask William, no, you do not know their former. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you do know their former succubi.
You do know what the creatures that he has on his arms are, right?
Yes, but we all know that if a succubi falls in love, they're no longer succubi. But just in case, we're going to have him outside the church, just in case they're still
He's not welcome in this nation either. He's a Sorcerer Council member, thus he's on the same ban list. We have people to keep them
wait,
calm.
that means I gotta do the funeral on my own. I can't.
I place a hand on her shoulder. Don't worry. You don't need to worry about it. We'll assist you. I'm saddened by the deaths myself. That they were informed that I place a hand on her shoulder. You don't have to. Don't worry. You'll have support from us. You won't be doing it alone.
Yeah, but all I have is the 4 adventurers. Like, I can't hire Gearmen. They're gonna have the the funeral process. The funeral goer is gonna have a riot even seeing one Gearman.
I'm sure you can keep them calm.
Say again?
I'm sure you can keep them calm, and not only that, the sirens that we've been having doing operas, they'd be more than happy to act as a choir for keeping the people calm.
I already pictured you doing this, but I didn't think you bring the sirens into this.
Well, we have them, might as well use them.
True.
Yeah.
But like
Not
I said,
only
I'm surprised they
that,
didn't bring Arya into this as well. But anyway.
Yeah, not only that, but I would much prefer that you handle it. You're much more honest than the members of the Sorcerer Council. I'd say kind of getting serious, different way of
roll
looking
me
at
a
the women.
check because she's still feeling nervous. She never
Um,
she never done a funeral for 4,000 people before.
Gonna reroll.
You might want to reroll that.
30. Using diplomacy to try to calm her, reassure
She's
her.
calm a little, and obviously she's going to go through the procession, but
Well,
she's
remember,
still not
I'm
confident.
trying. I'm currently, tending to the seeds of corruption that I've already put within her.
I understand that. She's still nervous about doing a funeral for 4,000 people, but she's going. But there is enough so that she's going to go do it anyway, without asking Sister Sailor to come back.
Okay. And I said, I'm more than happy to assist you. You know, I'm a good orator. I can help you write your sermon.
Hopefully nothing happens.
Everything will be fine. I'm saddened by the losses myself. It's just they were unfortunately necessary to end a threat. You know the council, and this is where I'm starting the pitch. You know the council had the power to stop that pirate empress the entire time, yet why didn't they?
I heard that Miss Sailor. Sorry, Sorcerer Sailor is they're tied down with legal mumbo jumbo how to get the hostages out.
And by allowing that to tie them down, do you know how many poor unfortunate souls were tortured to death? How many more would have been if we didn't stop this?
She just closes her eyes and nods.
Sorcerer Council is one of the most powerful forces on the planet. Either the legal bindings are stronger than, which I highly doubt, or they've become complacent in their position, unwilling to change things, or even maybe in fear of things changing around them.
She's like, well, legal isn't an issue, or a sorcerer grande would be arrested and stripped permanently. The necromancer, if you reminded.
Yep. So.
Not grande, Monday.
Yeah, it's like, and at the end of the
but then again, grande as well.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Not only that, but I even believe that the sorceress herself may have even, through her attempt to save face with the Empress, allowed the Empress to escape. We almost had her. We could have destroyed her last means of escape, captured her, and even potentially brought her on trial. Yet she comes in, forcing our vessels back.
No, like, fortunately, I can't believe that.
I was there.
As far as you know, as many times as being nearly captured, she escapes every time. even sacrificing crew members to do so.
And yet she made it out with a partially intact airship.
It won't be the first time.
And we were in the middle of bombing it.
She's telling you the truth, but she's still like, it won't be the first time, but still, how can we not capture her by now? We can't find her island.
It'll eventually be found. I'm sure. Her own allies are starting to circle like vultures, from what I've been hearing. So that'll keep her busy for quite some time, assuming she's able to survive it. She's lost much power.
At this point, one of the gearmen runs up and whispers you a message, and that's the message that the former first mate, Lombo's first mate, I probably should give her a name soon, says like, brother says like, and like according to that brother, the first mate, she's not going to be Red Flag's not going to be active for a while because she drew a tournament to have her get impregnated.
Ooh.
So she's not. So only her first mate's going to recruit members. Then she.
I merely nod and thank him.
And then she slips back up to the shadows.
Yeah. Well, no, this is just regular Gearman, so he probably just runs out of the church.
Yeah.
Goes back to his normal duties. He's just acting as a messenger boy.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that. It was important news, but nothing that can't wait for later. Right now, we should decide what the future of this church holds, because I'm sure you don't want to leave it. You've seen the advances of the medical hospital that's been set up right next door.
That's true.
But
that means I better do this. I gotta find a new god.
There's one that I find quite interesting that I think you might be able to pledge to. One that aligns interestingly with advancement and perfection.
I probably should ask you more about this god tomorrow. There's a massive funeral tomorrow. I need to prepare.
Allow me to help you write your sermon. At least alleviate some of your burden.
And she walks into her office to help her write her sermon.
Yep. I'm going to use my artistry philosophy to try to subtly manipulate the sermon to basically kind of make the Sorcerer Council the bad guys in this. Yeah.
Good luck with
he's doing the Otto von Bismarck thing.
I know. I would say good luck with one former hero and one person who's
40.
Damn it. Yeah. I would say one former hero and one person. I would say because there's no disadvantage because on one side you have a former hero, on the other side you have someone who's believing justice through fear. So they count each other out.
And then our position is more: if you have the power, you should do something. Now
that's definitely on Grande's side. Not Grande's, Monday's side. Because that's pretty much justice through fear.
Ours is much more subtle, though. If you wield the power, you have a responsibility to use it. Basically, we're basically sugarcoating it, is what we're doing. So,
well, technically, he was feared even before becoming a council member. Yeah, all right, but go ahead. Does anyone do?
At the same time, not long after that, I will be going to the Sirens thing, and I'm assuming again that the Sirens are probably just extremely loyal because hey, we get to sing and people love us.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're living very comfortable lives, doing operas and things like that. And I said, hey, would you be willing to fill in as the choir for the funeral?
The choir. I thought those creepy succubi. Sorry, those succubi. That creepy bar is What's going to be the choir?
He along with all Sorcerer Council members have been barred from the kingdom. Sister Hart is leading the funeral. I've just left from assisting her with her sermon. She's very stressed, so I would really hope that you would be willing to help out.
Your passive perception is enough to say, we'll try our best, sir.
And not only that, but would you make sure that you get the people to remain calm and if possible, make them more pliable to her words?
Okay, but wasn't that the same thing that? No, what? Never mind. You have our word. We'll do just that.
It's for the good. We need to make sure we need to make sure the council doesn't push away from its responsibility in the whole situation. They let the pirate empress run around for years. I'm sure you all have lost family to her at some point.
They just pissed off. Like, the only heard. Actually, no, you didn't hear anything. All you didn't hear is like that fucking pirate.
And she's been pushed to the brink, and know that we will still be trying to hunt her down, so that she can be brought to justice.
Anyway.
And I'm also going to lay it on a little. I'm also going to lay it on. I'm assuming I'm talking specifically with like the leader of them.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, and you are in a sense one of the faces of the new society we're building here. One that accepts those with what many in the back in the day would call dark gifts. But as you know, kind of a gesture to the balcony she has overlooking the city. I'm assuming I'm meeting her in her apartment.
Yeah.
She's probably got one of the nicer ones because she's leading them. And now you are one of the faces of this new society we have built. You're building something greater than yourself.
Very, very well. I'll be there first thing before the funeral begins. Obviously, I gotta get some disguises because, yeah.
I'm sure that some simple hooded robes would work. As you said, you're filling the role of the choir. And I'm sure you and your sisters will do a lovely job.
Okay. Does anyone else need to do anything before the funeral starts?
Nothing I can think of.
Like, I'm surprised that not telling Seawall you actually talked to one of the former admirals of the pirate nation.
I'm a busy man, and they can handle small details.
Okay.
Like choking as you're swallowing an air?
Yes.
Alright, so obviously, also obviously all the hotels are completely booked. So
before the funeral, Ty.
Yes?
Can I do something?
Go ahead.
Alright. Where's William right now?
I'm probably currently heading back to the castle to get some sleep. I've been up late, corrupting and assisting people into our cause.
Alright, yeah, I'll do this real quick. So, as you're about to head into the, castle, you see me standing there in like the courtyard or something that we have.
Yeah, the entry courtyard. Yeah.
Seeing back to the courtyard real quick.
But
go ahead.
And I'll walk up, and I'll give you like a bow, William. Now, you probably know this is probably something I never often do. So I say, welcome back, William. How was your business today?
Quite busy, but important.
I do see. If you could please follow me for just a second, I'd like to show you something, sir.
Yep. I'll follow behind him.
So as he's walking, let me... Where is it? Oh, it's under this one. Okay. Okay. So he's going to take you to the, like, what would be, like, the dining area of the kitchen.
Yep.
And immediately you smell good food. Well, there's a 32 give tie for food.
Damn good.
Damn good food, yeah.
Yeah.
And as, but you see, it's not just you, like the food that was set up for you. You see two individuals. I'm guessing Ty,
The sister.
they're probably a bit...
The sister and the first mate's brother?
Yes.
Yeah.
And, he'll gesture you, towards your seat and everything. And before you sit down, he'll introduce, this is my sister, William, the one we spoke about. And this, I didn't get the first mate's name.
I'm Andrew. I'm Andrew. I heard you take care of my sister Maria. Thank you very much. And yes, I had to make up the name.
Yeah, my sister's name is Ashley.
No, I meant his sister's name is Maria. Your sister's name is Ashley.
Oh yeah.
Which one was this first mate's sister?
The now former first mate of the non-board pirates, the one you let go to start to get reacquainted, to start get brainwashed, if you will.
Oh, the one I've been brainwashing to join in research. Yes.
Yeah. That's the only pirate you captured and brought back alive.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we captured other ones alive, but then we.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Kept her alive.
Yeah. Yes. I go a bit more serious. Yes, she's swapped to our side.
That bitch. Can you do me a favor? If you find red flag, can you let me know so I can shoot her in the face real hard?
Oh, there's a long line of people that have claims to claiming her life. So it'll be quite a while before.
Yes, but I'm the top of the list. I'm the one who impregnated her. That bitch is going to have my child eventually. I'm sorry.
I kind of walk over one of the windows, looking out of it, just kind of, again, I'm kind of going a bit dismissive of this, a bit above this.
He's like, I'm sorry, I just got back to life, so thank you for helping my sister, and I'm going to be just as loyal.
You'd be surprised how loyal she's becoming. But that's besides the point right now. There's some, well, one thing we could do, if you'd like, we could make sure, we could attempt to capture Red Flag and make sure that she has your child, and then turn the child over to you. Though I would prefer that the child remain in areas we control for their safety, of course. I mean, hey, we have some of the best schools available in the world right now for children that aren't completely private or noble only.
It'll be way better than teaching him or her how to be a pirate like her. But I'm soon not here for my personal issues.
No, I've been summoned by one of my closest allies.
Then I'm going to just enjoy eating with my lovely friend over here.
And then, of course, after that, I will go up to William say, and this is my sister, William, Ashley.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Miss Ashley. I say with a polite head bow.
Thank you. It seems like my brother needed me, and like my friend here, I'll be as loyal to you as possible.
I'm curious as to what your skill sets are.
Well, I was a knight, so I know I've skilled in sword fighting, like strategies, you know, basic martial combat.
Unfortunately, the Gearmen are evolving past sword and sorcery fighting, swapping to steam and shot.
Well, don't tell the paladins this, but High Major Steelmars told me how to use some shotguns as well.
We're advancing warfare with new technologies, making old methods of fighting obsolete.
You mean including firearms?
The deployment of one, we've advanced firearm technology, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure shotguns are still used to this day, but go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Ty, they are used, but at what scale are they used in warfare with the other nations?
Good
Basically
point.
none.
Good
We're the
point.
ones that are mass adopting, mass manufactured, steam powered repeating arms. We've literally leapfrogged a couple of different warfare types. We're entering like Napoleonic / World War One.
Good point. Good point. And about the and start like nation out of business.
Yeah.
Like you now surpass them, though. Yeah, you now surpass them since the foreign first lady doesn't have the resources she needs to develop her ideas.
Yeah, we've redirected those resources to supporting our R&D efforts.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Though strategy may be useful, I could see you entering a general staff of officers. Especially using your experience with the more traditional warfare strategies in wargaming scenarios.
Like see. I think I would see. Just place me where you need me. That's the best way I could describe my situation.
Leaf, what I'm kind of doing, just so you get a little bit of meta, I'm putting her in a safe location.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm telling Leaf right now.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, so.
He immediately, as soon as he hears that and everything, he immediately gives you like a bow. Say thank you for everything, William. Showing what you have done today only revows my commitment to you and your cause.
I suspect war is inevitable at this point. The question is when it starts and how prepared we are for it.
True. But, other than that, please, sit. I made all this nice food. We can't have it go to waste.
Oh yeah, I'll take my seat at the head of the table. Yeah, Leaf is
what are you, Roman Reigns? Anyway, go ahead.
Well, no. Again, this is a converted castle.
I'm joking.
I know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So the pirate guy, obviously, we're going to because he's got naval experience, we'll have him put into into basically the naval office as an officer of the general staff, or he'll be representing kind of naval strategy. As well as kind of have him give every dirty little secret of the pirate empress that he's aware of.
He's aware of a lot of secrets.
Yeah. So basically we're going to constantly loyalty test him. Has his sister been? How is she taken to the forced indoctrination?
She's she's taking to it all. She's taking to it all right.
Because
she's a little more resistant because she doesn't want to be the same situation as she experienced while she was with the Empress, or while she was with the Empress.
Well, remember, I did warn her that she needed to be extra compliant.
That's why she's taking to it all right.
Yeah.
Like, and not just outright rejecting it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll continue with that until she's become more pliable, more malleable. So. Yeah.
I was going to say, but you remember, it's more fear than resistance.
Yeah. So we'll slowly break her down until she's basic. She's one of us.
Okay.
So, yeah. Then so I'll have my meal, get some sleep, and I'm guessing the funeral's tomorrow, and I'll be sitting front and center.
My guy will he'll be to the right of Seawall, and of course he will have his Gearman.
Yeah, basically.
What was the rank I had, Seawall? What was the rank we agreed on? I was like a colonel.
You're probably no. The thing is, I'm obviously going with my own rank structure. So you'd be the chief of the Gearman ground forces. Rank would probably be the chief.
So he would, the Gearman chief.
Yeah,
he's most immaculate. To show how clean this military outfit is.
Oh yeah, obviously there will be Gearmen in the crowd also grieving, specifically ones that have lost family to the pirate Empress campaign. But again, my guy is sitting front and center, and he only has one bodyguard with him. So he's just showing that he's part of the group in a sense, remaining quiet and respectful.
All right, you see in the four corners the four adventurers that were assigned for this protection, but because the Sorcerer Council is out of it, Sister Hart has to pay for it out of her own pocket.
Oh, I quietly make sure that those costs are completely covered.
All right, I'm just letting you know. So
she tries to go and pay the event. Obviously I'm assuming she's paying the Adventurers Guild for this. I would have just interceded quietly, and had the Gearmen cover the costs.
And one of the is like, see, I told you the Gearman was cool. Like, dude, shut up.
As I said, they also would see William sitting in the front row. So
the 3 out of the 4 of them don't care. The one was like, ooh, so there's William. Like, dude, shut up. We have a job to do.
And as an extra, any family members of Gearman, specifically, like, you know what I mean, right, Ty? Family members of Gearman, they are given a little bit more. Like, everyone's given the respect at the funeral, but with that, the family members of actual Gearmen in service are given a little extra. Like, for your process, it's not like a military style, but like for each family member, I don't know how are we doing it, Seawell? By casket or cremation or?
It's a massive funeral, so and it's not enough there's not enough land for tombstone, so I'm going to assume cremation, but that's up to Seawall.
So with with like as the bodies are like on the cast, people are looking at the cast, crying. There will be a Gearman posted next to each person or next each casket of a family member of a Gearman, showing that even though their family members weren't Gearman, they're treated the same. If that makes sense.
All right, and you see some instances looking like cross-eyed of the Gearman, but they're not running because they lost family as well. Like, is that look of like You could have helped. You could have helped take them out of town, but you lost people as well. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much
Yeah,
that's pretty much their mental state that currently.
and the reason for this, Gearman, by each cast of a family member, I'm actually using a real example. When one of my aunts died, my uncle, who was a cop, he was a retired cop. They actually had our county sheriff. They actually had a sheriff buy her casket, even though she wasn't part of the police. He was. So it's like one of those like, yeah, he was a member of the police force, but she's also treated like family as well. So yeah.
So
and most of the time, I would just be standing by, bodyguard, but also, giving respect.
So yeah, the only thing that knows before the funeral, before the speech begins, is one of the adventurers walks up to a clear death knight. Is like, hey, hey, we've been told to get you cleared out of here. I'm sorry, who are you? Get back to your post. Like, I hate that. I hate the Sorcerer Council even less, but I'm not fucking on Monday. And he walks back to his post. Anyway, you can start the funeral.
Oh, I can't wait for this speech.
Yeah, because I can't manipulate his speech, so that's all you see will. Or at least, if you can't, then at least tell us the general idea of what you expect to speak.
Basically, it's one of those things that it's through subtle word manipulation and things like that. It looks like to an outside observer that's just reading it. It looks very. It's designed to look neutral, that we're mourning the dead, but it sprinkles in enough that somebody would make would direct more of their anger towards the Sorcerer Council, saying, it basically like using subtle lines like, it's unfortunate that those with the ability stood by for so long, things like that, stuff that seems neutral
it's sad that those who have so much power stood by for so long.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm not praising what the Gearman did. I'm trying to get the stuff directed more towards the Sorcerer's Council. So basically, if I can get the families of a lot of the dead on my side, that would lead to the council having less legs to stand on. That's what I'm using this for. It's basically, in a sense, a mass indoctrination, just on one specific thing.
All right, so guess the best way I'm going to do this, I'm going to roll D50. Sorry, 2D20s to see how much family members on your side and how much family members like, still fuck the count, still fuck the Gearman. So north side, on 6 families said, you know what, maybe the council should have done something.
So I did all this prep work, and there's no modifiers. You're letting dice.
Okay. All right. Good point. Advantage.
Oh my god.
Still the 6. Unless you want to actually
do a +5.
Yeah. Alright. You want to do some bard stuff? Jimpan. Jim.
Yes.
You want to do some bard so I could do another roll? This time with advantage?
What?
Ah, crap. What spells What spell should Bart use to get the crowd more on his side, her side, your case?
Perform.
Huh?
Perform.
Do a perform check. If it's high enough, the next roll would be, oh damn, that would be a +10 to the next for the next for the next rolls. 15, 14. So only one, two, only eight, only 9 families are still against you.
Mm-hmm. That's very few families for over 4,000 dead.
No, I'm sorry, 900 families are still against you.
Okay.
Where the hell is it?
But you have, let's see now. Sorry, I fucked up the calculator. But you have 29 families on your side. On your 2,900, 2,900 families on your side. Like, you know, fuck the council. Yeah. Why didn't you get my family out? Oh, I forgot Gearman as well. So subtracting enough. So add another 5 families.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yep. So
Yep.
I got it. So the narrative is shifting in our favor. That's what I'm going for with this.
Yeah. So yeah, only 600 families are like, yeah, but fuck them. They could wait till Frank was evacuated.
Yeah, as like, when we get some of the speech and everything, and as the funeral keeps going, I'm gonna secretly whisper to him and say, "Sir, I would recommend. I think the best way for people to remember is to at least consecrate a statue or something of a memorial area so people can remember this."
But right now we're at a funeral.
Yes, sir. And he's just standing back to attention as everyone is nope. Just letting the funeral get going.
As the funeral comes and goes, families are still mourning, but thanks to the bards and thanks to the silence on your bard, they're more on your side. They're not hanging. They're more on your side than the council side. So congratulations, you managed to manipulate 600 about what is it 3,400 people, 3,400 family members. They say, you know what, fuck the council. Why did it take so long for them to clean up this mess?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
We're.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yep. Also at the same time, I will be trying to reach out to probably quietly reach out to the daughter of the what was it of the necromancer.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the funeral goes well. I'm assuming Sister Hart gets a nice little confidence boost. Also feeling that she can kind of do some stuff more on her own now, or at least she thinks she's doing it on her own. She totally does.
Yeah, she has a bit more confidence. It might take a little while before she establishes her own church, but she's not going to leave anytime soon.
Oh yeah, so the church schism begins. So. But yeah, I will be reaching out to the if I remember right, she's the warden of the
of your prison, yes.
No, I thought that she was running the old prison where
Oh, Tombstone Island. Those
Yeah.
those like, hey, what's up? I'm watching my father move his mansion. Sorry, move his house. So what do you need?
I was actually hoping I could speak with your father. I'm understanding that he's been breaking with the council a little bit recently.
Peel, he's always feeling with the council. He's a necromancer. Hey, Dad! Someone wants to speak to you. Alright. Hello?
Greetings, Sir Monday. I would like to extend an invitation to the what was it? What was it? The Silversmith Kingdom was what we're in right now.
Yeah.
So we could speak man to man. I understand that you and the council are continuing to have disagreements in recent days. I was hoping I could speak to you regarding those.
I was just about to start hunting down those damn pirates. Alright, let me turn over the mansion. Let me turn my Oasis movement on to my daughter, and I'll be there short. I'll be there in about a couple days.
Of course. An exemption will be made to allow you into the kingdom, as normally council members are not allowed, but...
And I assume, and a pub is like, I assume that's why you allowed my Death Knight to stand there and watch the entire funeral.
What was that?
Like, I assume that's why you allowed my Death Knight to stand there and watch the entire funeral.
Wait, who watched the entire funeral?
His Death Knight.
We didn't have much of an option to stopping it, except with excessive weaponry usage, and it seemed quiet enough. So we left it alone.
Alright. I'll be over in a few days.
See you then, good sir.
And,
so if you can, keep...
The Death Knight left before you ask.
no, I'm telling you, and keep the... keep your travel quiet. As you know, the council is... Well, the relations between the kingdom and the council are deteriorating.
I'll just say I'm scaring on the land for my new oasis, seeing that I'm not here anymore. And I guess you have to. Anything you want to do for the next few days? Thanks to that high score, the brewery is assembling swimmingly. You just gotta find students.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know one student that's joining, one of the former adventurers, but
well, supposed to be setting up an ad campaign.
Oh yeah. We're basically gonna. I think, Kiri, how do we want to word it? We basically want to say tuition is. Should we have it be free or very affordable for people to enter? That even a commoner can apply.
Very, very affordable.
Let's see.
But I suppose we could come up with some sort of a scholarship program for those that do wish to learn. They do wish to get out of living on the streets, but could not afford.
And it could be also, we can also spread have word be spread about how, what is it? That if we spread it out farther out, that if we offer the scholarship, that even people from that's not of our own city, or even Gearman area, if they want an interesting cooking, all they have to do is either come here or meet with a representative, or have a representative go to them, and of course we'll offer a scholarship. free of charge, almost, to
Yes.
show that we're the goodwill of the people, that we want.
That we're not money grubbing assholes,
Yes,
even though we are.
we have more money than what we can think of, Kiri. All right.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. Seawall is building fucking World War One to almost intermediate World War Two, World War One to World War Two weaponry. We're starting up our own food empire.
Steampunk-esque.
And then there's me, you, and Nameless set up our own fucking ice cream empire.
Yeah.
And our ice cream, food, and booze empire.
Add to it also the food trucks.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Plus, with some of my shadows, especially one being of a traveling merchant, is spreading the word. So I could definitely have that shadow, because his job is a traveling merchant, to give him some of the leaflets, and he can just, have it up so when people are interested, he can show them. I mean, fuck, he's probably... Ty, I hate to ask this, how much food trucks is that traveling merchant doing for us? Since he is out there more than we are.
He has to resupply daily.
How many food trucks does he have under his...
Oh, how many food trucks he has on his handle? About 2 per nation.
Yeah, and how often are they just running out because people are
like I said, they have to resupply daily. That's how, as in they're running out of food every day.
So you're telling me is every time they go to an area to even possibly set up, there's already a line?
Yeah.
God, we are just raking in the fucking cash.
I mean, hell, even with the food trucks, we're just taking a bit off the top.
Yeah, obviously you have to pay them, plus gas, not gas, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like general maintenance.
Equipment,
but still.
Yeah, maintenance for the steam, cookery, all the resupply for food, maintenance on the fucking wagons itself. Even then, we're probably turning profits daily. We have...
Let's just say this. People are trying to compete with the food trucks. Of course, like I said, forced to use magic, but let's see now.
We're showing them that the deliciousness of using steam cookery and the skill of our people is probably giving us the edge, because we're actually showing that these aren't just normal people that have magic affinities. These are like common people. Oh, Kiri, I just had an idea.
Oh?
You know that how like World War II they had the Uncle Sam of like, I need you.
Yeah, that was like World War I, the fight.
Oh god.
Yeah, so
but imagine, and then what was her name? What was that World War II poster girl with the wrench in her hand?
Wendy the Welder, I think.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about, right? Where it's the girl that she's showing off from us.
Yeah.
I am thinking of having a poster on every food truck that's like that, but it shows a person as a cook and saying, this could be you. And shows them, cooking really good meals to a crowd of people.
Mm-hmm.
Making it look like that even a common person, someone who doesn't know magic, or has no affinity for magic, can become a world-class chef. Or even feed these number of people.
Just got to inform them that they got to be willing to put the effort in. They can't just half-ass it and expect to become good.
You know what? We probably have, those stereotypical, like, work... like the live, laugh, love signs? We probably have something of that, but on our food trucks, so the employees can always see it's like, work hard... I don't know, we'll think of a phrase. But you know what I mean, right? They look at it as inspiration. That they're doing a good work. They're feeding these people. And what helps them at the end of the day is seeing the smiles of people as they take their bite of their food.
Work hard, party hard, eat hard.
Alright, yep, that's it. That's what it is. So yeah, Ty, how well is our food
Okay,
also,
I was about to say you have some competition, but now the poster signs, you the distance between you and the second best food truck has gone a bit longer.
There's a huge gap between the
Yeah,
two.
there's a bigger gap.
and we're starting to design a ice cream truck that we're gonna start using as well. With the help of our good old boy Nameless over there, we're gonna design a fucking ice cream truck.
Add to it, there's also a beer truck that follows,
Yeah.
like in this like 3-vehicle convoy.
We also have the milkshakes and we have the floats. Boy.
We literally could set up like a small little restaurant wherever we want. But by the time it's set up, within like Ty, how many hours or does it take before they're completely out of stock because everyone keeps buying?
Oh, let's just say these even sometimes you have to stop because they don't have no supplies, so they have to stop every once in a while to find more supplies. Which at least gives fruit trucks a chance to stay in business, but
Alright, so Kiri, So with the school idea, very, very affordable to where even very low.
Even theoretically, a panhandler could afford it.
Yeah. And also, scholarships are being offered for people that, if they can't make it, that's what we need to do, Kiri. We need to make a little dormitory.
Yes, I was thinking about that. Either it's attached or it's like across the street from or really nearby, a dormitory, which also include like all the amenities like showers and all that stuff. So, after all, you're working with food and alcohol, you need to be clean.
Yeah, it's going to be in the nice part of town, so they can also see the local gearmen doing their patrols.
Even if we decide to expand the schooling into even the less wealthy districts, we'll still maintain quality.
I'm almost afraid to ask, where are you going to put the dormitory?
Well, it would be right by the school, obviously.
So about here?
A little bit more into the town, but yeah. We want it to be somewhat in the town, so that way when people go home, like when they go to the dormitory, there's how I say they're not like out in they're not a little isolated where it's just the school.
Yeah, they're not in the boonies.
Yeah. Yes, we wanted to interact with the community to where the community sees them, they see them hard at work, and maybe some people look up and be like, "Oh, I want to do that when I grow up."
All right, so I'm going to say this: you brought the families of these two houses right here. They leave because they're actually pissed at you because you firebombed their cousins.
So what you're saying is there's a lot of free real estate because some people are leaving because of something that wasn't avoided and they couldn't see sense from it. Got it.
Okay, so that could become a part of our campus. We obviously will have a building for our dormitory, the building for the restaurant and the brewing area, which will be more or less attached. They'll be like
gotta have a park. Gotta have a nice little park area.
Of course.
I wish I could show you. I wish I could have showed you Elizabeth High School's courtyard.
Yeah, we all the nice even amazing. Oh, you know what we can also do, Kiri?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Seawall. Quick question. I'm guessing with the use of Steam, we're able to do saunas and spas, right?
Oh yeah.
Or hots.
Oh god.
Full on artificial bathhouses.
Are you talking like Greco-Roman bathhouses?
Hot springs.
Mix of Greco-Roman style and Japanese.
So you have the steam room, you have the hot.
A little bit of a Scandinavian steam room, too.
So if you don't want to take a shower, you want to go there for to relax your muscles. Because I know, certain like hot water parties can help relax the muscles and you know what? We can also set up a little school for, or a little dormitory for. It doesn't have to be just the cooks. I guess it'll be for the doctors as well. What do you think, Nameless? Do you think that'll be something? A dormitory? Because I'm guessing you want to have as much people as you can trained, right? So you probably.
Yeah.
So we can also set up a dormitory too, to where even. Again, where even a common panhandler could probably afford to enter your medical school and come out as a top-tier doctor or a medic for the gearmen.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And
So a
you
nearby
definitely
medical
know. Oh yeah, not just medical school, but also a dormitory for the medical students as well. We want a certain part of the area to be, dormitory for, and show this as the future. Like even after we're gone, this is the future. The future generations.
All right, so you see the picture I posted in the Pathfinder game.
Oh god, let's see this.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's Google Maps, but that's my high school, and that center part is the courtyard, surrounded by most of the campuses.
Yep.
Yes, we could do that. Where
sometimes they're called a quad.
Yeah.
So
you do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Where we have like the park on the inside, and then it's surrounded by the buildings. And we also make sure we also have a small little Gearman style police box or a little Gearman building.
Of course.
That what the Japanese have for their police stations, where it's like, a couple guards in there, a couple of them walking around, interacting with or not Gearmen, the steel enforcers. Because the Gearman is slowly starting to go for more military than policing, and so the steel enforcers will start slowly take over the policing duties, while the Gearmen more focus on military. What do you think of that, William? God, so we just have to get all the papers printed, Kira, and then we gotta wait probably next session for the amount of fucking students that we're gonna have to.
Boy. Well, I'll leave this session with this. You hear like Dr. Dr. Henju. Dr. Henju, come to the port at once. Bring all the doctors. Bring every single doctor with you. This is an emergency.
All right, and I'm gonna go there at best pace.
And you see, and when you and the doctors get there, and you see Sister Hart and some of the nurses as well, you see a beat up, tattered, nearly destroyed ship. As you look inside, you see a bunch of paladins that literally went to hell, with Steelmore and Bloodpike trying to let's say keep them alive with what little life that they have.
All right. So how long has this been since the time I did resurrection on the?
It's been a couple of days. It's been like more than a few days.
Okay, so first I'm gonna use the how many patients do I have right now?
Say again?
How many patients are there?
You're gonna need all those doctors and cleric. Sister Hart.
Can you give me a general number?
Okay. 1, 2, about 50 patients.
All right. So here's what I can do right off the bat. For the heal spell, which is level 6, I can automatically heal 4 people back to full by 150 HP.
Okay.
Then for my level 4 spells, cure critical wounds, I can do that 5 times.
And I'm going to say I hate to say it, but Steamore and Bloodpike are going to be 2 of your patients because they're pretty much literally knocking on death's door.
Okay, so I'll use the heal on those two.
Alright.
It heals them by 130 HP each.
Alright,
Does that fix
well,
them up?
say again?
Does 130 HP each fix them up?
Fix them up to an extent, yeah. They're not done knocking on death's door, but now they're trying to, but like, thank you. And like, thank you, no thanks, we gotta save Western patients. And
All right,
wanted to
and
try grab as many help as pop. Try,
all right,
use, what to call it, as possible.
all right. So for the other patients, how many of them are in critical condition?
Ooh, have about, about, about 20 of them.
Oh, that's exactly perfect. I'm gonna just hand out 20 stabilized potions,
Okay.
which will help stabilize them from being in critical condition. So we basically will have a lot more time to just fix them up, and they won't die, pretty much. So I assume their critical condition means they literally are running death saves, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 stabilized potions will make sure they will be able to wake up again. So they're fine.
Alright, they're fine, but they're all out man, so you can't, help so they can't help their fellow paladins.
Yeah. And for the healing options for magic, I can do cure critical wounds a total of 5 times. Who else needs medical care?
To they whoever targeted them targeted mostly higher rank officers. For most higher rank officers pretty much drew themselves out for the lower rank.
All right then.
So three other patients are both higher rank officers.
So 3 patients, got it. So
Yeah.
let me know when to stop for the first patient.
Okay. Uh, just just enough. Just enough. Yeah.
All right, second patient then.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, third patient.
That's better.
All right, and you said there was 3 or 4 patients I had to deal with.
Oh yeah. You still have steel mill and blood plaque as well, so you got cure them as well.
Yeah, don't you remember I used heal spell on those 2.
Okay, so never mind. Yeah.
So anyone
You
else?
could so yeah you still have two more left just in case.
All right, so 2 more patients to deal with. All right then.
No,
I mean,
you don't have to use them anymore. You have 2 more left just in case you
yeah,
need some on the way to the hospitals.
yeah. So I have 1 heal spell
But
left,
yeah, if
and
you
I have
need that,
2.
then that's good. I'm actually looking for 25.
Yeah, so that means I've used 3 level 4 spells and 2 level 6 spells.
Yeah,
All right, and then I'm just gonna do a general meta heal check if that's okay.
go ahead.
So that'll be a 33.
All right. Well, most of the paladins are not exactly completely revived, but at least it's not dying anymore and not
I
immediately need to
will.
go to the hospital.
All right, I will redo the check with the burning a spell slot.
No, I meant they're all fine now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. I thought
They don't need to go to the hospital right away.
They've been
But
stabilized.
yeah,
okay.
but hospital trip is in the future. Well, immediate future.
Yep, sounds good. God, it's so good to just like have all these nifty healing spells.
I'm surprised you just didn't lose all the doctors that came with you. Like, oh, okay.
It makes your job easier. Would you rather have to rush through it, or would you rather have an easier job?
All right, true. Let's load them up on ambulances to take them away to for them to rest. And I guess that's where we end the session with with most of with a bunch of paladins from was beat the shit up.
Yep, and they will make a stable recovery.
Yeah.
I assume, by the way, do I need to... Was any of them dismembered? Because I need to know if I will need to be using the regenerate spell or not.
A few of them. More than half of them, yes.
Okay, so... Yeah, I guess we'll basically just every now and then they will try to... They will... I assume we can just agree to later on, like, a payment plan for them paying back for the use of the regeneration spell.
Yeah.
So, yeah, either way, I can just regenerate them after the next few weeks. Yay.
That sounds good. So we have 2 arcs for next time. What the hell happened in the Paladin Order? And Seawall, and our meeting with Seawall and Monday.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Alright then, take care, folks.
You too. Have a good one, everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good one.
I will say though, our
Sorry,
college
guys.
campus idea, Kiri, is going to be so funny.
We're
Especially
going to hire people to handle student interviews.
Oh, we will definitely be hidden in the background, definitely behind a fake wall. Judge it. But yeah, we have the main administrators, and then we have us behind the fake wall. We're the secret administrators.
All right, so I'm going to leave the stream so I can actually talk about my school for a minute. All right, stop recording.